Hey y'all, it's me, all in good fun, and welcome to another episode of Things I Learned in History Class. Today I'm focusing on world leaders, notorious tyrants, and brutal authoritarian leaders. So there was Adolf Hitler, of course, who orchestrated the Holocaust, exterminating 12 million people, 6 million Jews, and 6 million others, including gypsies, homosexuals, communists, anyone he perceived as an enemy. His aggression led to the start of World War II. Then there was Joseph Stalin in the Soviet Union, who was responsible for the Gulag labor camps and for political purges that killed as many as 20 million Soviets. Speaking of killing your own citizens, Mao Zedong in China was responsible for the deaths of between 40 and 80 million Chinese through famine, persecution, and execution. Maybe the deadliest ruler in history, but there were other bad guys. There was Pol Pot, the leader of the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia, responsible for killing roughly 25% of an entire population through execution, forced labor, and starvation. And let's not forget the butcher of Uganda, Idi Amin, responsible for torturing and killing as many as 500,000 Ugandans and running a reign of terror with his secret police. Speaking of reigns of terror, let's not forget Saddam Hussein from Iraq, who used chemical weapons on the Kurdish population in his country and launched wars against Iran. He was considered the leader of a brutal torture state. Now, there's a common thread here: suppressing free speech, eliminating political opponents, torturing people, prioritizing power over human life, and using fear to govern. So now, when I studied all this stuff, I remember thinking to myself that these were horrible leaders. And I was so lucky to be in the United States. I'm so lucky to be here. We would never have anything like this happen here. We're a democratic nation. We have 3 branches of government. We have checks and balances. And now it's 2026, and I think of all these little kiddos studying history, world history, in classrooms around the world, and they're studying about the United States, looking at Donald Trump, looking at this nation and saying, oh my gosh, look at their leader. They're suppressing free speech. They're trying to eliminate political opponents, threatening to lock them up, calling for them to be hanged, using fear against people. If you don't follow me, I'll take action against you. They support genocide. They demonize ethnic groups. They're putting people into prisons and death camps just for being Latino. And of course, presidents prioritizing his own power and wealth over human life, taking healthcare and food away from people, starting a war with Iran that might lead to World War III. I think of these kiddos saying to themselves, I'm so lucky I don't live there. I'm so lucky I live in insert any country name. We would never have a villain like that in our nation.